KOFO. Stay tuned for the following special presentation from 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
KOFO, your sports source for East Central Kansas, welcomes you to our coverage of Ottawa University Braves women's basketball on 103.7 FM, 1220, and online at KOFO.com. Brought to you by Kansas State Bank, Dingle & Son Mortuary, Kramer Pharmacy, Quality Structures, and by Arvest Bank, Advent Health Ottawa, and Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Home. OU Women's Basketball on KOFO is also brought to you by CarStar, Ottawa University, Sutton's Jewelry, Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, and Great Life Golf and Fitness. Now let's go courtside and join KOFO's Casey Weeder for OU Braves women's basketball.
From Wilson Fieldhouse in Ottawa, Kansas, good evening and welcome to Ottawa University Brave basketball as the Ottawa University women take on the Bethel College Threshers. The Threshers come in with a record of 4-7, 2-3 in the KCAC, coming off a big win at home over Oklahoma Wesleyan, 60-46 on Thursday. For the Braves, they're 3-7, 1-5 in conference. They've lost 3 straight, including a loss to Bethany on Thursday, 66-57. I'm Casey Weeder, joined by our coach on press row, Bruce Tate. Coach, Ottawa's played 3 really good teams, have come up short in those last 3 contests, but were able to battle back from 10 down in the first half to take a short lead in the third quarter. Just kind of ran out of gas there in the fourth.
Yeah, you talk about that third quarter there at Bethany. Was a great third quarter for the Braves. I thought they were about to get over the hump, came out with a great game plan there in the second half, and just ran out of gas. Like you said, in the fourth quarter, I thought Bethany's experience and their commitment to the defensive end, pretty much every possession paid off for them, and the Braves just came up short on a tough road loss there at Bethany.
Ottawa was down 17-9 at the end of one. Were able to get it to 26-19 at half, still trailing there. What has been a constant for this team, Bruce, is the ability to get steals. I mean, right now, currently sitting second in the conference at 11.7. Just a matter of trying to get a little bit more out in transition when they have those opportunities. And unfortunately, with those 8 turnovers, only came up with 8 points. In the second half, though, that really flipped as Ottawa got out in transition and then also got a lot of open looks in the corners from 3.
Yeah, Braves are a really scary team because they can force you into so many turnovers. They do a great job in the full court pressure, pressuring up, getting those extra possessions, which leads to extra shots. Extra possessions and extra shots is not a shortage for this team. I think defensively, they really need to focus in the half court and really lock down there. And then on the offensive end, just try to continue to knock down shots when they get them to increase that shooting percentage.
Ottawa finished the night 33% from the floor, 35% from 3, and 68% from the free throw line. Haley Franklin led Ottawa with 15, also had 6 assists and 4 steals in 31 minutes. Franklin and Liz Vaughn led Ottawa with 4 rebounds apiece. It was also the first time we saw Ottawa have to trot out a smaller lineup due to the foul trouble with Liz and Kinesia Payne. And Amaya Marlette, I thought, came up really big, hit a 3, actually ended up hitting 2 3-pointers, pulled that Bethany defense out of that shell. They really want to just pack it in. They've got 3 or 4 big posts that can move well. But when they were pulled away from the perimeter, I felt like that opened up things for the other guards, specifically Haley Franklin.
Yeah, if you spread the offense, with this group, and when they do go small, they're small, they're quick, they're athletic. They have the ability to definitely get to the basket fairly quick. Now they just got to increase the percentage. And, when kids are forced to do some things out of their comfort zone, you want to see how they react. And I thought Marlette did a great job of reacting to her situation.
We'll go ahead and take our first break on the pregame show. When we come back, we'll look at the big win for the Bethel College Threshers on Thursday over Oklahoma Wesleyan. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
This is Walt Dangle of Dangle & Son Mortuary. We appreciate the people of Franklin County. We serve some of the nicest folks you would ever want to meet. Thank you. We appreciate your patronage. This is Dangle & Son setting the standard for funeral service.
The Advent Health Specialty Care Pediatric Team is making it easy to protect your family from COVID-19. Appointments are available every Wednesday from 1 to 4:30 in the afternoon for ages 5 and up. Call 785-229-8891 to schedule a vaccination appointment. Ottawa University has positioned itself as a distinctive and rapidly expanding institution, known for its innovative educational models, exceptional value, and special ability to prepare diverse student populations for lifetimes of enlightened faith, exemplary service, inspired leadership, and personal significance. With numerous undergraduate and graduate degrees in business, education, arts and sciences, athletics, and more, you'll gain the specific expertise you need for a lifetime of significance and prosperity. Find out more by visiting ottawa.edu/OUKS.
Welcome back, as we have just under 3 minutes until we tip it up between Ottawa and Bethel. The Threshers coming off a win over Oklahoma Wesleyan 60-46 on Thursday. Bruce, they led 23-8 at the end of one. Really just blitzed Oklahoma Wesleyan from the jump, and they finished 10 of 28 from three to go and force 20 turnovers, which resulted in 21 points. And this is a group that's been together for a long time. Really, the only player missing is the All-American Abby Schmidt, who, luckily for Braves fans, won't have to say her name 30 times tonight. As she finished up her career at Bethel. But you still have Josie Calzanetti, you've got Alex Barra, you've got Ayla Newman, and really this year the player that's taking the biggest step for me is Kendall Mikulski, the senior from Topeka, up to 14 points per game. She was leading scorer with 18 against Oklahoma Wesleyan. They are probably, for the guard-heavy group that they have, they can match up with an Avila like what we saw last week.
Yeah, this is a tough team, They did lose their coach. They lost Abby Smith, but the core of the group is still impressive. And not surprised, by the big win there at home. They're a very tough team to play at home. McCoskey, she's the engine. Had a big game early in the season, and that's a kid that just can flat out score it.
Looking at the all-time matchups, this is the 80th meeting between OU and Bethel. The Braves lead the series 48-31. The Threshers are on a 3-game winning streak against the Braves. They won both meetings last year, taking a 73-52 win in Thresher Gymnasium on January 6th, and then winning in Wilson Fieldhouse 63-56 on February 10th. That did snap Ottawa's 8-game home winning streak against the Threshers, as this matchup goes back to 1980, as the Threshers won that first game 79-37. We're going to wrap up the pregame show. When we come back, it's starting lineups and opening tip, as Ottawa looks to wrap up their 5 games in 10 days with a win. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM at KOFO.
Sophia and Chris Garcia came to Arvest Bank looking to get a home loan. Let's hear what happens.
Chris and Sophia, thanks for choosing me as your lender in the Arvest Home for Me app. And now...
There's more paperwork to do.
Nope, I got the info you sent through the app. And now...
We wait to hear from someone at your main office.
No, now you're pre-qualified and ready to find your new home.
Wow.
And I'll be with you every step of the way.
That's...
helpful.
Very helpful.
Home loans made easy. Arvest Bank. Ready to help. Equal housing lender.
5G is here, but the big carriers want you to sign a pricey long-term contract to get access. Well, not anymore, because Straight Talk Wireless has rolled out 5G coverage nationwide, with plans starting at just $35 a month and no contract. Plus, get a Samsung Galaxy A32 5G for $299, all on America's best networks. 5G coverage, 5G phones, less money. Straight Talk Wireless, no contract, no compromise. 5G capable device required. Actual availability, coverage, and speed may vary.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
We're back inside Wilson Fieldhouse as we get set for Braves and Threshers, as both teams complete that grueling 5 games in 10 days in the KCAC schedule. For the visitors from North Newton, they're 4-7, 2-3 in the KCAC. At guard, number 4, Zeta Perez, a 5'6" junior from Wichita. At guard, number 5, Josie Calzanetti, the 5'3" senior from Garden City. At guard, number 14, Kendall Mikulski, the 5'6" senior from Topeka. At center, number 22, J.C. Freshour, the 6-foot sophomore from Mustang, Oklahoma. And at guard, number 24, Alex Barrett, the 5'10" senior from Wichita. They are coached by Derek Pringle Jr. in his first season, a graduate of Puget Sound Christian College, and the assistant coach, Dejan Sumter, as they are coming off a win over Oklahoma Wesleyan 60-46 on Thursday. For the Braves, a little bit of change in the starting lineup. It'll be number 1, Brooks Spraggins, the 5'10" freshman from Ames, Iowa. At guard, number 2, Haley Franklin, the 5'6" freshman from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. At guard number 3, Liz Vaughn, the 5'10 senior from KCK. At guard number 11, Jaleesa Simons, the 5'9 senior from Toronto, Canada. And at guard number 15, Jordan Bianco, a 5'6 freshman from Price, Utah. They are coached by Tarnisha Scott in her second season. Assistant coaches Jasmine Grant and Monty Simpkins. And Bruce, Ottawa going guard heavy to start things off, as Brooke Spraggins will be the tallest player on the floor for OU at 5'10.
Yeah, Brooke has been playing well, for the Braves. She had a tough game here and there, and that's going to happen in those freshman years, but very versatile player, still gives them some length there, being 5'10", and then Bianco been inserted in starting lineup, been shooting the 3-point extremely well, so Braves showing a little something different.
Spraggins will jump it up as she will jump against Freshour. If we are ready to go, Ottawa in the white jerseys, white shorts, they'll win the tip as they go from right to left on the radio dial in the first half. Braves across the chest in black, outlined in gold. Pick and roll for Franklin, left wing, gets to the free throw line. High post, right corner to Simons. Right wing out to Bianco. Back to Jaleesa. Right hand dribble, they'll lob it inside to Liz. That ball is going to be taken away, and no, it'll actually stay with OU as Calzanetti had the steal but stepped out of bounds. The Threshers in the black jerseys, black shorts, maroon trim with the Thresher logo on the left side of the shorts. Bethel written across the chest in white, outlined in maroon, same for the numbers. They are in the Under Armour template. It'll be an inbound to Vaughn. They try and go down low to Spraggins. Bear up there to meet her. They'll skip pass up to Bianco. Ottawa with just 4 seconds on the shot clock. Franklin looks to drive. She gets one up to beat the shot clock. Just glances off the rim, and a rebound for Bethel. Perez, the transfer from Butler Community College, on the left wing, guarded by Franklin. Coming off the screen is Mikulski at the point, shadowed by Bianco. Right side, Calzanetti. In the corner for Barrett. She'll drive to the high post, spin, still working to the block. Kicks it in the corner. Calzanetti for 3 to start it for Bethel. She hits it, and they're going to stop play as one of the players had their shoes untied. As Bethel hits the first 3, and one thing Ottawa has really had to battle back from all year is slow starts. They can't let this one get away too early.
Yeah, you're exactly right. You know the scouting report. She can definitely knock down the deep threes, and she responded with an early one.
Well, I'll give Ottawa's defense a little credit. She's shooting 16% on the year from 3.
Yeah.
Franklin with a turnaround. Oh no, they're going to call the travel on Haley. I thought she had got the end one there, Bruce. Instead, there'll be a turnover on OU there first.
Yeah, tough call for Franklin there. She just needs just to recover.
Ottawa showing pressure as the Threshers lead 3-0. They will break it. Find Barrett. Good look inside to Calzanetti. Layup too strong as Franklin was able to contest at the rim, and the ball will be knocked out of bounds. And the official didn't see it, and they're going to give Bethel possession as that ball was just knocked out by Calzanetti. And they're going to give possession to Bethel. For Calzanetti, that 3, Bruce, her 8th of the year. She's now 8 of 44. So I guess she proved that she can make one, but overall can understand trying to back off if she's someone that can really get to the basket off the dribble.
Yeah, she is. She's knocked down some big threes in her career. The percentages, sometimes in this gym, sometimes in this gym.
Yeah, you're exactly right.
Shooter's gym.
Barrett hands it off Perez. She thinks about the 3 instead. She'll attack inside. Steps through, great right hand layup, just a little strong in the rebound to Vaughn. She was able to get past Bianco. Rebound for Liz. Right wing Franklin, she'll look to attack. Stutter step, goes baseline by the defender. Kicks it out to a wide open Bianco, straightaway 3 off the front rim. Rebound by Calzanetti for Bethel. 2 minutes into the first quarter, Threshers leading the Braves 3-0. Barrett, right wing. Left side pass to Mikulski. This will be a fun matchup to watch between Mikulski and Franklin. Mikulski step back, right side. They'll swing it to the right wing out to Barrett. They're trying to get it to Calzanetti at the high post. Ball's tipped. Spraggins fights for it, but Barrett gets it right back 4 on the shot clock. Just 3 seconds. They'll lob it inside, high off the glass. No, that ball doesn't hit rim, and that's going to be a shot clock violation on Bethel.
Yes, great job there defensively by the Braves. That's the type of intensity that this group needs to develop there in the half court. Great possession there, and they need to bottle that one up.
First turnover on Bethel. 7:28 to go first quarter. Ottawa still scoreless. They trail 3-0. Spraggins between the circles. Right wing out to Simon. Sets the screen from Spraggins. They'll give it right back to her. She'll shoot the 3. It's off the front rim, and the rebound out to Bethel. And they've got numbers the other way. 4-on-3. Mikulski in the lane. Kicks it into the corner. Trying to save. Great job saving it by Freshour to Zanetti. Up top, Barrett straightaway three is going to draw rim. Nothing else. Long rebound fought for. Picked up by Spraggins as Franklin able to take it away from Freshour. Right corner. Simon steps into a triple. She'll hit it. Jaleesa Simon stays hot. She's shooting 31% from three. Had a 9.2 rebound performance. And that loss to Bethany on Thursday. Good look inside. Mikulski cuts inside. Layup, no. Hits back rim. Kicks to the right side of the basket. Rebound for Simons for OU. Vaughn, right wing. She'll look to attack. Gets in the lane. Left-hand layup for Liz. A little short. Rebound to Bethel. Mikulski left wing. Bianco meets her. Goes back up top to Freshour. Skip pass right side to Perez. Has a screen. Uses it. Franklin fights under. Perez, her shot's blocked out of play by Franklin. As even though she got beat off the dribble there, Bruce able to recover.
Yeah, great move there by Perez. With the behind-the-back dribble, got north-south. Franklin opened her hips, but was able to recover with a phenomenal block.
Sub for the Threshers. They'll bring in number 3, Troy Lucas, a 5'10 junior from Allen, Texas, transfer from Texas A&M International. And number 32, Sydney Tennant, a 5'11 senior from Peoria, Arizona. Perez steps back on a three, wrong, and the rebound out to Franklin. Ottawa 3-on-2 the other way. Simon's right wing goes baseline, and she'll slow it up. Step back three instead. It's going to be short. Rebound to Zanetti. Back and forth early on. No one able to knock down a field goal right now. Mikulski wants a three. It's long. Rebound to Liz. Bethel 1 of 8. Ottawa 1 of 5. Franklin working backwards towards the arrowhead as Ottawa sets up the offense with 15 on the shot clock. Liz attacks baseline, goes up, goes off the glass, comes up short, looking for some contact. Might have gotten hit in the face there. Yeah. Rebound out to Bethel. Three-pointer from straightaway, uncontested. Good for Troy Lucas. 23% three-point shooter. And all three buckets between the two teams have been from behind the three-point line. That'll bring on a timeout from OU. 30-second timeout, Bruce. And two teams that don't really shoot the ball well from deep as Bethel comes in at 25% on the year. That's last in the conference. Right. But as you said, this gym is a shooter's gym.
Shooter's gym for sure at that. And right now the guards are just competing against each other. So, we got a touch there for Liz there off the elbow, something around the block. But Bethel, no post touches yet. Both teams need to settle here in the half court and look for some high percentage shots because both teams are struggling to convert here.
Looking at this roster, Bruce, that head coach Jared Pringle's put together has some transfers from the NAI level. We've seen some teams in this conference this year that have gone the D2 route, but Lucas, a transfer from A&M International, that is Division II. Also a transfer from Pacific Union College as they tried to reload a little bit after a really good year where they went 16-10 and 16-6 in the conference.
Yeah, when you take over as a new head coach, sometimes your recruiting pool will change depending on what job you have, and he was able to put together some transfers there late.
Into the game for OU, Alicia Cooks, the 5'4 senior from Warren, Michigan. Didn't play Thursday. Also in Amir Lowe. She'll take the three long as Simons does come away with the offensive rebound to the Braves. It's Vaughn. She gets in the paint, kicks it back up. Three-pointer from Spraggins, going to be an air ball. Lowe looks to save it, but it goes out of play.
Yeah. Both teams continue to struggle here from the perimeter. You'll like to see some more ball movement and try to see if the Braves can get north-south and get something at the rim.
Inbounds play finds Josie Stupi. She'll go up top to Lucas. Lucas with a low on her. She'll go right wing. She'll hang on to it on the left side of the floor. Going baseline, runner from Lucas is long, but the offensive rebound it calls Zanetti. She'll look to go off the glass and scores.
Yeah, tough finish there by Zanetti. Great finish there with the left.
5-point advantage for Bethel. 4:17 to go first quarter. Cooks runs into Simon. She will hand it off to her. She'll come back between the circles. Right wing pass out to Spraggins. Simons flashes to the near post. And she'll bring it back over to Cooks. Goes baseline. 5 on the shot clock for Alicia. Nice move. Kicks out up top, but that pass comes up short and taken away by Bethel. Braves have turned it over 3 times. Lucas left wing. averaging 7 points per game off the bench. Lob inside. She was looking for Sydney Tennant, and that ball knocked out of play by Jaleesa Simons. Subs for Ottawa, they'll bring Bianco and Franklin back in for Simons and Spraggins. And making her first appearance tonight, number 14, Amaya Marlette, the freshman from Wetmore. 6 points and 2 rebounds for Amaya in 16 minutes Thursday night. Also, we mentioned Josie Stupi in for Bethel, the 5'7" freshman from Arlington, Washington. Step back three from Lucas off the front rim, rebound by Franklin. Looked really good, leaving her hand, Bruce, and a whistle and a foul will be called. Is committing the foul will be Stupi. Franklin hit the floor.
Yeah, Lucas has came in the game and have been really aggressive for the Threshers at the three-point line. She is not afraid to take one.
3:25 remaining first quarter, low scoring as Bethel leads Ottawa 8-3. Franklin left wing to Low. They run pick and roll. Ottawa just really having problems getting anything off the dribble right now, really just hanging around the perimeter. Franklin left wing to Cooks. 9 on the shot clock. Sets a screen from Franklin. Back to Franklin on the give and go. She'll drive, kick it in the corner to Low. Goes baseline up and under through the contact and air ball, and that's going to be a shot clock violation.
As the Braves are struggling against this Thresher defense here in the half court, that it was just solid, that possession.
And Bethel able to break the trap. Ottawa forgetting about Stupi, who was all alone on the right block. Scores and the foul. Into the game for Bethel is Melinda Vargas, number 12, a 5'6" junior from El Paso, Texas. And Bethel leading by 7. And a chance to make it 8. To the line will be Josie Stupi, 2 points per game, half a rebound on the average for the year, 70% free throw shooter. And she will finish the and one as Bethel goes up by 8, 11-3. We were tied at 3 as the Threshers have gone on an 8-0 run. This is what they did to Oklahoma Wesleyan on Thursday, as they are playing about as tight of man-to-man defense as you'll see in this conference right now. Franklin left wing out to Cooks. Left-hand dribble to the short corner. Back to the right side. Bounce pass. Franklin's going to post up in the lane. Spin, turn around. A lot of contact. No whistle. Yeah. Rebound by Bethel. And they'll go out in transition. Zanetti, only player that hasn't come out of this game yet, finds Lucas left corner. Cooks will guard her, and they'll reset as they come near midcourt with Vargas. 8-point lead for Bethel, 11-3. That ball is loose, taken away by Amir Lowe. Lowe in the lane, bounce pass to Bianco. It's taken away as Lowe was a little slow getting back. I guess she didn't see Zanetti, who was tracking back defensively.
Yeah, great steal there by Amira. You know, the Braves are going to have to continue to rely on their defense here right now, just because offensively they are struggling. But they're going to have to tighten up and not give up easy buckets right now with defensive breakdowns.
It'll be Kennedy Bankett checking in for OU as Cooks will take a seat. Bankett, the 5'9" freshman from Glendale, Maryland. Ottawa again sticking with the full court pressure. One pass, Zanetti gets to midcourt. Left wing for Tennant. She wants a triple. It's off the back rim. Rebound by Franklin. Braves can go out in transition, 4-on-2. Franklin in the lane through the contact. Great shot and great ability to adjust there, Bruce, to the contact, and she scores to end Ottawa's drought. They trail 11-5.
Yeah, good mental toughness by Franklin just to stay with it and continue to attack.
Tough matchup here. Zanetti just drove from free throw line to the opposite lane before she had to give it up. Tennant kicks it left corner for Vargas, who steps out of bounds.
We talk about Zanetti's pass, so that was a nice pass, drop-off pass there underneath the rim, and kind of thread the needle there.
Mikulski and Barrett return for Bethel with 1:21 to go in the quarter. Threshers on top of the Braves, 11-5. Ottawa is 2 of 11 from the field. Bethel 4 of 14, but they've hit 2 threes. Ottawa looks inside. Marlette all alone as she was able to seal right-hand layup good. Ottawa on a 4-0 run to cut it to a 4-point deficit. Vargas the other way as two of Ottawa players collide. That was Marlette and Bianco. Bianco's going to be called for the foul, and they're going to say it was on the floor. Returning for Bethel is Perez as she's joined by Ayla Newman, the 5'10" senior from Halstead. That ball's tipped straight up in the air on the inbound, picked off by Franklin. Ottawa the other way, 3-on-2 to bank it. Kennedy, left-hand layup. She's going to be fouled, and free throws upcoming.
Yeah, that break was definitely started by Franklin. Just a great job there by the freshman to get that ball up the floor quickly and bank it, doing what she does best with that left hand, attacking the baseline.
Kennedy's first free throw is good as the freshman shooting 78% from the foul line, averaging 4.8 points per game, a rebound and 1 assist. Our officials tonight, I forgot to mention that earlier, Ronald Moncrief, Kenny Smith, and Jamie Quell, as both free throws good. Braves on a 6-0 run. They trail 11-9, 55 seconds remaining in the quarter. Ottawa again putting heavy pressure, and then Bank will be called for the foul with 51.9 remaining in the quarter, as Perez was able to go around Bankett.
Tough call.
Which the officials have really let him play early on in this one. So that's the 14th foul, though, on OU for Bankett, her first person.
Yeah, Perez kind of hooked her there and drew her into the foul.
Barrett's going to hold it just behind the volleyball lines. Double screen as she works to the middle of the floor. Vargas in the corner for Mikulski. Down low they'll go. Newman. And that's a lot of contact. No whistle. Barrett wants a three. Draws rim. Offensive rebound by Mikulski. Her left-hand layup was partially blocked, but Marlette must have got her on the arm on the putback. And for the Threshers, that's their third offensive rebound. And opportunity for second chance points here for Bethel as Mikulski, who hasn't scored in this first quarter. She's 0 of 3, but she'll go to the free throw line where she's a 92% foul shooter. Hits the first one. Mikulski, the leading scorer on this team, 14.4 per game. And her first couple years here, Bruce really was more the distributor and has really developed a really good outside game. And as we saw there, is able to get on the glass.
Yeah, those, Coach Johnson and Coach here has done a great job to bring in a point guard to allow her to move to that two-guard spot to score.
She goes 1 of 2. Ottawa going to go inside to Marlette. Wild shot as she throws it up with the right hand. It's an air ball. Rebound by Bethel. They can hold for the final shot. 10 seconds remaining. Barrett, right hand dribble, puts one thumb in the air. Just 3 seconds left. They got to go quick. Barrett driving off the glass. They're going to call a foul on Ottawa with just over a second remaining. And Barrett will shoot free throws. Goes on Marlette. That'll be her first personal. And Bethel with an opportunity to extend the lead with no time on the clock at the end of the first quarter.
Maybe Marlette's second, actually. Yeah.
Free throw good for Barrett. As Barrett that's her first points.
Yeah.
Makes both as the 69% foul shooter. Gives Bethel a 5-point lead at the end of the first quarter. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KLFO.
Great Life Golf and Fitness is a proud supporter of OU Braves basketball, and they support you in your goal to live and play better. The Great Life state-of-the-art fitness facility in downtown Ottawa is accessible 24 hours a day. Find out more by visiting greatlifegolf.com. Proud to be your golf and fitness community partner, Great Life Golf and Fitness.
At a time of loss, you're already dealing with grief. The cost of a funeral service shouldn't add to it. This is Eric Price, funeral director and owner of Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Homes, providing affordable services for everyone. Find out more by visiting lamb-roberts.com.
BC Powder knows life pushes us to the max, work to the max, family to the max. It can all mean pain to the max. So BC introduces new BC Max Strength. New BC Max relieves tough headaches and body pain at the speed of powder. Nothing stronger on pain without a prescription. Pain to the max? New BC Max. In a great tasting lemonade flavor.
14-9 lead for Bethel at the end of one, Bruce. Ottawa was just 3 of 13 in that first quarter. Bethel was 4 of 15, but they were able to hit a couple three-pointers, and they got to the foul line 5 times, making 4 of them.
Yeah, that's the difference of the ball game there for Bethel. Just their ability to knock down a couple early threes there and get to the free throw line. 2 big ones there right there to end the quarter. Both teams still, struggling from the field, just shooting in the 20% range.
As it'll be Bethel possession to start the second quarter, leading by 5 on the floor for OU. Bianco, Lowe, Simons, Vaughn, and Franklin. For Bethel, it'll be Barrett, Mikulski, Newman. See on the far side, joined by Perez and Vargas. Second quarter underway. Vargas right side. Left side of the floor pass for Mikulski. Franklin able to challenge, preventing her from taking the three. Hand off to Vargas. Vargas in the corner for Perez. Goes by low, gets in the lane. Right-hand layup blocked by Vaughn. Stays in play. 10 on the shot clock. Look inside to Newman and another foul. And Bianco, unfortunately, put in a tough spot. Had to commit the foul, and she picks up her second.
Yeah. Tough positioning there by Bianco that just couldn't recover. Playing against a bigger player in that situation, just has to stay straight up, but does draw her second.
Ayla Newman, the 5'10" senior from Halstead, 62% from the free throw line. First one's good, and one thing that always travels when you're on the road: free throw shooting.
Yeah. That does travel.
That basket doesn't change a whole lot, or the atmosphere doesn't change a whole lot when you're at the free throw line. That one, the second is good, and Bethel takes a 7-point lead, led by as many as 8 in the first quarter as they go up 16-9. 9:34 remaining in the first half. Franklin to Vaughn, and she will have it at the point. Sets a screen for Kennedy Bankett. As she comes in for Bianco, and picked up that second foul. A whistle inside as Liz was able to step through 2 defenders and draws the foul. As that one goes on Vargas, her first team foul in the second quarter on the Braves. Calzanetti will come in for Vargas. They'll bring it out to Vaughn, left wing. She attacks on Newman. Vaughn comes up short on the layup. Offensive rebound, put back good for Franklin. And Haley early on with 4. Ball is tipped on the inbound. Ball's loose on the floor as Lowe collides with a Bethel player, and then a jump ball. And she ended up colliding with Perez at the free throw line. It'll be Ottawa possession on the jump ball.
Yes, great job there by Franklin to get that deflection. Amira was in great position, and Perez just came with great effort to recover from that turnover.
Low to inbound to the right of the OU bucket, trailing by 5. Inbound finds Franklin left wing. Ottawa's going to ISO that side. Simons will come and get it at the point. And now she'll slow it up as she works back towards midcourt. Right-hand dribble for Jaleesa, 18 on the shot clock for OU. Low comes to get it middle of the floor. Lob it inside to Vaughn. She's quickly double teamed as she works on Mikulski. No, and just misses a point blank layup. Liz is going to want that one back, Bruce. Right. I think she was a little surprised there was no one there to meet her on the layup, and just put a little too much on it, and then over the back will be called on OU. Franklin picks up her second team foul.
Yeah, tough miss there by Vaughn. Just a great, patient post move, and that's what I've been wanting her to do here in this ball game, because she's rushed her first couple attempts.
Braves 4 of 15 from the floor and about to create another jump ball. Kennedy Bankett and Franklin again creating issues. It'll stay with Bethel as they'll inbound it again. It's an Ottawa team second in the conference with 11.7 steals per game. They've already got 3 tonight. Inbound finds Calzanetti. She'll just walk it into the front court. She finds Perez left wing. She'll spin back to her right. They were looking for Mikulski, who continued to run all the way from the right block, flash to the free throw line in the left block, couldn't get it to her. It'll be Calzanetti left wing, goes baseline, bounce pass inside to Perez. Ball's tipped in the air. Spraggan's able to take it away. She'll find Franklin. Haley drives through the lane, kicks it in the corner. Simons goes baseline and has to just throw it to keep it out in play, and they're going to call a foul on Bethel.
Yes, good break there for the Braves to draw a cheap one there on Perez.
That's team foul number 2 on Bethel in the quarter. 8 minutes remaining in the first half. Braves trailing 16-11. Low. Left side for Bankett. Crossover dribble goes baseline, does Kennedy. Her pass is tipped. Gets it right back on the left block. Kicks it out to Low. And then that pass stolen away. She was looking for Spraggins. Just telegraphed it. Right-hand layup, no. Put back is good from Newman. And it's out to a 7-point lead again. Braves turn it over for the 7th time. They average 18 turnovers per game. Simon's left wing gets a screen from Spraggins. She works to the right block, just throws up a floater from 5 feet. That's a tough shot from a really tough angle.
Yes, but it was needed for the Braves to break the ice here on the coach shooting.
Ottawa trailing 18-13. Pressures the other way quickly. Perez. She'll slow it up and bring it back near midcourt with 7 minutes to go in the half. Newman goes to the bucket off the glass, scores as she got Spraggins looking the other way. Actually, that's going to be Barrett who got that lay in. And she'll go for the 3-point play.
Barrett's a tough guard. You know, she has the ability to stretch the defense with her 3-point shooting. Fearless kid offensively that's not afraid to take any type of shot, and just an aggressive move there to draw the foul.
Freshour comes back in. Newman will sit. Finishing the 3-point play is Alex Barrett, and they have tied their largest lead at 8, 21-13. Into the game for OU, number 12, Janiah Hendricks, the 5'2 freshman from Tulsa, Oklahoma. Bankett left wing, drives on 2 defenders, steps through, bucket's good, and the foul. And the official's going to talk about it. I thought they might call it for traveling. They are going to call it bucket and the foul. And a 3-point play opportunity for Kennedy Bankett, who already has 4 points.
You know, the Braves are struggling here offensively, but they're just hanging around. So defensively, they got to just stay with it, stay focused, and take it one possession at a time.
Free throw is halfway down and popped out. So the lead for Bethel stays at 6, 21-15, 6:38 to go second quarter. Zanetti to the right block. Simon's trying to stay with her. She backs in. Left side pass. Barrett for 3. It's high arcing. It's long on the rebound as it goes out of play. It'll be OU possession.
Yes, Barrett likes to shoot that 3. It just hangs. It just hangs, and when it drops, snaps that net. So high arcing 3 there by Barrett.
6 minutes and 17 seconds to go in the first half. Bethel on top of Ottawa, 21-15. And Bankett travels as she picked up the pivot foot a little early. That one where you just transition the ball from the right to the left hand instead of, it's just, you know, don't think about it sometimes, and instead of putting it on the floor, you just kind of switch hands.
But great look there by Bankett. That's what you want to do, that rip through and look to penetrate.
Bankett going to guard Mikulski, who picks up her dribble in a tough spot, goes left side for Freshour. Right side pass to Mikulski. They move Zanetti down to the 5 here, Bruce. Barrett right wing. That pass almost goes into backcourt. I thought she stepped over the line as Perez did a nice job of tracking it down to prevent the turnover. Mikulski to the free throw line, still driving, and then a foul will be committed by OU. That'll be team foul number 4 on OU. Personal foul called on Lisa Simons, her first.
Yeah, tough break there for the Braves. Kind of called their miss on the over and back, and Braves draw a foul. That's always a tough break when it's just a one call, a one possession type situation.
Bethel 8 of 9 from the free throw line. Mikulski makes the first and the seconds. Lead back out to 8, 23-15. It's hung around there for the majority of this second quarter after Bethel led by 5 at the end of 1. Spraggins, as Vaughn was posting up in the lane, had to pop back out. They'll go to Simons. Now to Vaughn, right side. On the wing, out to Bankett. Vaughn sets a screen for her. She brings it back to Spraggins. Left wing out to Simons. Spraggins sets the screen. They'll switch to the right side with Bankett. Ball pops it loose. It's taken away by Bethel. As it's Alex Barrett with the steal. Perez to the free throw line. Up top calls Zanetti. Drives on Liz, and they're going to call a blocking foul on OU, which that'll send Bethel to the line for free throws, as that's team foul number 5. Foul goes on Janiah Hendricks, her first.
Yeah, I thought Hendricks had great position there, and may look like a tie-up from this angle, but officials seen it differently. Call the foul.
Troy Lucas will check in after this first free throw as Zanetti makes the first. Zanetti leading scorer for Bethel with 6. Lucas looks like she's going to check in for her second one good as well. It's up to a 10-point lead, 25-15 for the visitors with 5:10 to go, second quarter. And that'll result in a timeout from OU as they trail 25-15, 5:10 to go in the second. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on 1220, 103.7 FM, KOFO.
I'm Micah Fink, a veteran, a former Navy SEAL, and founder of Heroes and Horses. I'm with Boot Barn to talk about the power of being present. The holiday season, to me, should be a time of reflection. No matter what your modality is in life, no matter what you do, no matter what your experience is, it's a time to slow down and evaluate and then connect with the people that you love. And I think the greatest gift that you could give anybody in your life is the gift of time. Boot Barn, share the West.
Braves started cold from the field. They're 1 of 6 from 3 and have turned it over 9 times, resulting in 9 points. That's basically your deficit right there.
That is your deficit. So just little things right now here for the Braves where they got to recover. They've got to take it one possession at a time. Got to do a better job of executing offensively. They're going the wing ball screen offense, but they need to get north-south and really attack the paint here.
Bethel leading Ottawa 25-15, 5 minutes and 6 seconds to go in the second quarter. Juan looking to the right wing, finds Bankett. They'll work from right to left to the wing to Simons. And right now, Bethel just switching everything, making it really difficult for Ottawa to find players open on the pick and roll. Bankett open for 3. She makes Bethel pay. And she had enough time to gauge the wind, had enough time to balance her checkbook, all that stuff, and still managed to knock down the triple.
Yes, those are the threes you have to have where you're able to set up and line her up.
Bankett was 7. She's now the leading scorer for OU. Looking right side is Tennant. Back up top to Lucas. We'll go pick and roll with Lucas. As Bankett beats her to the spot, they'll kick it in the short corner to Tennant. Bounce pass inside, layup's good in the foul. And again, Ottawa just allowing too many opportunities from inside 4 or 5 feet.
Yeah, great pressure here on ball side, great help, great pass there by Bethel, and then backside help. You know, you got to help the helper, and Hendrick was a little late there on the rotation. And caused the 3-point opportunity here for Bethel.
For Hendricks, her second personal, and Bethel remains, of course, in the bonus. 3-point play good as Threshers have lived at the foul line. They're 12 of 13. Back to a 10-point lead. Hendricks to Vaughn, has to track it down near midcourt. Bankett left wing. Spraggins, right corner to Simons. Simons right wing, looks to drive to the right corner as she leaves it with Spraggins. Back up top to Vaughn, 10 on the shot clock. Liz looks to attack on Tennant. Bucket's good. And she gets the runner to go off the glass with the right hand.
Yeah, great north out there by Vaughn, and she converts.
Lucas, left-hand dribble. Gets the screen from Tennant. Bankett does a great job to beat her to the spot. Passes loose, and it's going to be a steal for Janiah Hendricks. Hendricks in the lane. Right-hand layup, no. Offensive rebound by Kennedy Bankett, and Ottawa can reset. Spraggins to Vaughn, left corner. Simons for 3. Ring it up. Jaleesa Simons gets Ottawa within 5.
Yes, big 3 there by Simons. Anytime you get a steal, you want to convert on that, and the Braves were able to do that.
5-0 run for OU as they cut it to 28-23. They're going to go outside to Tennant as Vaughn actually forced her to pick up the ball for about 4 feet out, put one up off the glass, and it goes down. Hendricks backing in on the right block. 2:53 remaining in the half. Bethel on top of Ottawa 30-23. Spraggins, right corner. Simons thought about the 3 as no one come at the contester. Instead, she settles for the 7-foot runner. It's long, and the rebound to Bethel. Braves still struggling overall from 3 of 8, but their shooting percentage has moved up to 40%. They're 9 of 22. Lucas, free throw line jumper, long, and the rebound to Simons for OU. Braves have numbers the other way as they'll find Bankett streaking in the lane, takes the contact, and they're going to call a blocking foul. Her layup hit the bottom of the rim, but she's shooting free throws.
Yes, great run out there by Bankett. I love the way that she pulled herself together there with the 1-2 step. She does a 1-2 step there. She may not pull the foul there. And she does, and gets 2 free ones.
Bankett to the line. She has scored 7 in the first half. She'll miss the first one, though. Ottawa is 2 of 4 from the free throw line compared to 12 of 13 from Bethel.
Yes. Braves have to take advantage of the free throws here, and even next foul, we're in the bonus.
Second free throw good for Bankett as she goes 1 of 2. Perez will come in for Mikulski as Ottawa's cut the lead down to 6. With 2 minutes and 19 seconds to go in the first half. Calzanetti will inbound. Ottawa going full court pressure as they will trap on Perez. The pass to Calzanetti at midcourt. Franklin able to get a piece of it and knock it into the student section with 23 on the shot clock, 2:11 remaining in the quarter.
Yes, great hustle there by Franklin. Got close to drawing the foul, but fouls is not something the Braves need at this moment.
Calzanetti, left side. Out to Freshour. They're going to post up Calzanetti, turn around, able to float one over the top with the right hand and extends the lead back out to 8.
That's
32-24.
Calzanetti had made some tough shots here today.
Minute 50 remaining in the half. Threshers leading by 8. Franklin at the elbow. Right side out to Simons. She'll pick up the dribble. Right wing out to Hendricks. In the corner, Simons. Left-hand dribble. Bankett has to come and get it with 4 on the shot clock. Kennedy finds Franklin. She's going to have to step up, pull up the jumper. It's off the mark from 20, and the rebound to Bethel. And they've got numbers the other way. Lucas is left open. Oh, it goes off of her leg and out of play, as that's actually going to be Leah Hunt, the 5'4" sophomore from LaGrange, Texas, into the game, so she commits the turnover. Credit to Spraggins for getting back defensively as she got a piece of it and then deflected off the Bethel guard.
Yes, deflection still can lead to turnovers for sure.
And a whistle and a foul will be called on Bethel. That's going to be team foul number 5 as Spraggins was hit on the hand, or make that Bankett hit on the hand. She'll shoot free throws. Mikulski returns for Bethel. And Bankett, who has 8 in the first half. Heads back to the free throw line. First one good for the freshman. Bankett's career high was 13 against Haskell, Bruce, and well on her way tonight as she hits both. She's got 10. Braves have cut it to 6. Back to the full court trap. Barrett picks up the dribble, and she goes to Freshour. Back to Perez as Ottawa trying to trap even in the half court right now. Calzanetti on the handoff. Right wing for Barrett. The lob it inside to Calzanetti. Contact there as Bankett goes sprawling out on the floor. They'll kick it back up to Barrett. Looked like she might have traveled. Bounce pass inside to Freshour. She'll score off the glasses. Bethel's just had an answer every time in this first half, Bruce, to keep Ottawa at bay.
Yes, great evaluation there. They have answered every time the Braves try to dip into this lead.
34-26 advantage. Braves going to post up with Franklin, and she's going to the free throw line as she got good post position on Mikulski, who is going to pick up her first personal.
Yes, great patience there by Franklin to draw the foul. Caught herself a little bit underneath the backboard there. That was probably the best option there, is to stay strong and draw the contact.
Bethel with 16 points in the paint. First free throw no good for Franklin. Ottawa 5 of 8. 24.1 remaining in the half. Bethel leading by 8. But Bethel is outscoring Ottawa 16-10 in the paint right now, Bruce. And it's just late in the shot clock. Everyone kind of keeping their eyes up, and Ottawa kind of getting lost watching the ball.
Yes, very late in the shot clock. So
shot clock is off with 17 seconds remaining in the half, and Ottawa trailing by 7. Threshers with possession as the Braves go into a 2-3 zone. Right side pass, Mikulski left open on the wing. Long rebound as that one's off the mark. It's saved with 2 seconds. Freshour for 3, long rebound to Franklin, and that ends our first half as Bethel takes a 7-point lead into the break, 34-27. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on 1220 103.7 FM KOFO.
132 conference championships, 146 NAIA scholar teams, 43 NAIA national tournament appearances, and 237 All-Americans. Ottawa University has a long and rich tradition of Braves athletes that continue to compete at the highest level of competition, utilizing state-of-the-art facilities, accomplished coaches, and a spirit that only comes from wearing the black and gold. Push yourself to limits you never imagined as a student athlete at Ottawa University. Visit ottawa.edu/OUKS.
I'm Micah Fink, a veteran, a former Navy SEAL, and founder of Heroes and Horses. I'm with Boot Barn to talk about the power of being present. The holiday season, to me, should be a time of reflection. No matter what your modality is in life, no matter what you do, no matter what your experience is, it's a time to slow down and evaluate and then connect with the people that you love. And I think the greatest gift that you could give anybody in your life is the gift of time. Boot Barn. Share the West.
I struggled with symptoms like frequent gas and stomach pain for years.
I was bloated all the time with daily diarrhea.
At first, I thought it was what I was eating.
I kept thinking it was stomach issues.
So I did my research and talked to my doctor, and we finally uncovered the truth.
It was actually EPI. Exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI, is a condition where your pancreas is unable to help break down your food.
It can lead to symptoms like diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, unexplained weight loss, and oily stools.
And EPI symptoms can be confused with those of other common digestive conditions, like irritable bowel syndrome, Crohn's, and celiac disease.
So getting to the right diagnosis meant being more open with my doctor about the severity of my symptoms and how often they were happening.
But there's good news. EPI is manageable, so don't wait any longer. Use the symptom checker at identifyepi.com and schedule a visit or call with your doctor to ask, could I have EPI?
Sponsored by AbbVie.
Back inside Wilson Fieldhouse as Bethel leads at the break, 34-27. The Threshers got off to a fast start, led 6-3 with 5:12 remaining in the first, forcing an OU timeout. Threshers' first two buckets were from behind the three-point line as they started 2 of 5, and they held a 5-point advantage at the end of one, 14-9. Braves were just 3 of 13 in that first quarter. Bethel was 4 of 15, but hit 2 of 8 from 3 and continued to be successful getting to the foul line. They would lead by as many as 10 at the 5:10 mark of the second quarter, as Ottawa was sitting 1 of 6 from 3 and had 9 turnovers. But Ottawa was able to dip into that. They got as close as 6, and they trailed by 7 at the break, 34-27 to Bethel College. Is neither team really shooting the ball very well. Bethel's 10 of 28, Ottawa 9 of 24. Big difference from the free throw line is Bethel 12 of 13, Ottawa just 6 of 9.
Yeah, and the thing offensively here with the Braves, when they tend to struggle to shoot offensively, most of the time they're getting offensive rebounds. They only have 3 here at the half. If they're going to miss shots, I think Coach Scott would love for them to show a little bit more energy and try to get some second chance opportunities and just play with a little bit more oomph and fire in terms of that offensive end.
Go ahead and take a break. We come back, we'll look at scores from around the KCAC. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM at KOFO.
DoorDash celebrates National Cookie Day. Our research shows hard cookie-like wafers have existed for as long as baking. Created because they traveled well, cookies weren't sweet until 7th century AD Persia, when sugar became common. Cookies arrived in America in the 17th century and continue to be loved by all. Celebrate National Cookie Day today and order your favorite cookies from DoorDash. Ordering from DoorDash more than twice a month? Then it's time to sign up for the DoorDash Dash Pass, the easiest way to save money on what you're already ordering. With a Dash Pass membership, you can enjoy unlimited $0 delivery fees from thousands of restaurants, grocery, and convenience stores. You can even order flowers and pet supplies from DoorDash while enjoying that $0 delivery fee. With just 2 orders on average, Dash Pass pays for itself. Sign up for the DoorDash Dash Pass and try it for free for 30 days. When you've got 0 delivery fees, you're free to get more. DoorDash. Get more from your neighborhood.
Where do you go when you need your ring repaired, sized, or you're missing a stone and you have no idea where to get it fixed? Hi, this is Lindsay Sutton from Sutton's Jewelry, 213 South Main in downtown Ottawa. When it comes to jewelry, we make shopping local even more convenient. We'll make repairs quickly and get your ring back on your finger where it belongs. We'll take the time to help you find the right size stone for your ring and your budget to replace the one you lost. It's all about taking care of you, our customer and friend. You've got it made at Sutton's Jewelry.
Have you received an email, call, or text about winning a sweepstakes you didn't enter? Don't fall victim to the latest scams. Hi, this is Shelby from Kansas State Bank, encouraging you to protect yourself against these unsolicited attempts to take your money. Contact your financial institution immediately to protect your account if you feel you've been targeted. A reminder from Kansas State Bank, member FDIC.
Great Life Golf and Fitness is a proud supporter of OU Braves basketball, and they support you in your goal to live and play better. The Great Life state-of-the-art fitness facility in downtown Ottawa is accessible 24 hours a day. Find out more by visiting greatlifegolf.com. Proud to be your golf and fitness community partner, Great Life Golf and Fitness.
Welcome back into Wilson Fieldhouse at the half. Bethel leading Ottawa 34-27. Other games going on right now. Sterling, number 8 in the country, losing their first game of the season at Kansas Wesleyan on Thursday. Look like they're going to bounce back, have a 12-point lead over Avila, 94-82. So Avila, who was sitting at the top of the KCAC, look like they're going to drop their second. Other games that are going on right now is Bethany leading Southwestern 29-21, just over 2 minutes remaining in the first half there. Other games this evening, receiving votes, Kansas Wesleyan is at Tabor, Friends at Oklahoma Wesleyan, and then York at McPherson. So we'll keep you updated on all of those. Reminder, we do have a doubleheader today as the men's game will tip off at 5 p.m. Number 25, Bethel, taking on the Braves. And Bruce, as we look at that one, a loss for either of these teams probably takes them out of any chance of winning a conference championship, especially with how well Oklahoma Wesleyan is playing right now.
Yeah, big game here for both teams, and two teams that have struggled here a little bit early here in the season, and two of the favorites, two of the top teams here in the nation that we in preseason picks, and should be interesting to see who comes out on top here. It should be a very, very competitive game, and both teams need to pull out a win, and we'll see what happens. KCAC basketball on the men's side, just probably as crazy as it is on the women's side.
Well, last year it came down to the final possession as Ottawa got a putback as time expired by Perry Carroll. We'll take a break. You're listening to Ottawa University men's basketball on 1220, 103.7 FM KOFO.
Eddie Thompson came to Arvest Bank looking for a new checking account. Let's hear what happens.
So Eddie, that's my Blue Checking. With free Blue Checking, you get e-statements, access to our Arvest Go app.
Wait, by free, you mean it's free for the first 6 months or something?
No, it's actually free.
But what about monthly fees?
Nope, no monthly service fees.
Wow, that's really
helpful.
Very helpful.
Free yourself from monthly fees with free Blue Checking. Arvest Bank, ready to help.
5G is here, but the big carriers want you to sign a pricey long-term contract to get access. Well, not anymore, because Straight Talk Wireless has rolled out 5G coverage nationwide, with plans starting at just $35 a month and no contract. Plus, get a Samsung Galaxy A32 5G for $299, all on America's best networks. 5G coverage, 5G phones, less money. Straight Talk Wireless, no contract, no compromise. 5G capable device required. Actual availability, coverage, and speed may vary.
If you're seeking a more active role in managing your diabetes or other foot-related issues, Kramer Pharmacy is here to help. This is pharmacist Laura Hibberts inviting you to put your best foot forward with Dr. Comfort Shoes at Kramer Pharmacy, 134 South Main. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. or 9 to 2 on Saturday.
You can just about hear that cold Kansas winter wind blowing, and you're going to want to make sure your heater is working this winter. The best way to do that is call the pros at Adamson Brothers at 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
DoorDash celebrates National Cookie Day. Our research shows hard cookie-like wafers have existed for as long as baking. Created because they traveled well, cookies weren't sweet until 7th century AD Persia, when sugar became common. Cookies arrived in America in the 17th century and continue to be loved by all. Celebrate National Cookie Day today and order your favorite cookies from DoorDash. Ordering from DoorDash more than twice a month? Then it's time to sign up for the DoorDash Dash Pass, the easiest way to save money on what you're already ordering. With a Dash Pass membership, you can enjoy unlimited $0 delivery fees from thousands of restaurants, grocery, and convenience stores. You can even order flowers and pet supplies from DoorDash while enjoying that $0 delivery fee. With just 2 orders on average, Dash Pass pays for itself. Sign up for the DoorDash Dash Pass and try it for free for 30 days. When you've got 0 delivery fees, you're free to get more. DoorDash. Get more from your neighborhood.
I'm Micah Fink, a veteran, a former Navy SEAL, and I'm with Boot Barn to talk about the power of being present. The importance of being present is really a gift. It's a gift where we free ourselves of worry and anxiety and projections by being right here, right in the center of this moment of your life and not projecting forward. Time is right here, right now, and the opportunities that you're searching for, you already have. Boot Barn, share the West.
I love being able to share with our family who's listening how much we all love State Farm Insurance. With surprisingly great rates, State Farm has saved us money with our car and home insurance.
I mean, you're my wife. You know how much I love a great deal, so of course I'm going to love the great rates and great service at State Farm. It's good for my wallet and for my family.
State Farm meets my needs, plus I get to control how and what I want for my budget. And I do it all from their award-winning mobile app.
Surprisingly great rates. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Have a say in this year's Pro Bowl vote presented by Panini Trading Cards. Cast your vote to make sure your favorite players earn their spot. Vote now and be entered for a chance to win a trip for 2 to Las Vegas for the 2022 Pro Bowl presented by Verizon. Text PB VOTE to 635-635 for more info on how to vote. No purchase necessary. Ends 12/16/21. Must be a legal resident of the 50 U.S. or D.C. and at least 18 years of age. For rules and details, visit NFL.com/Pro Bowl/rules.
Ottawa University has positioned itself as a distinctive and rapidly expanding institution, known for its innovative educational models, exceptional value, and special ability to prepare diverse student populations for lifetimes of enlightened faith, exemplary service, inspired leadership, and personal significance. With numerous undergraduate and graduate degrees in business, education, arts and sciences, athletics, and more, you'll gain the specific expertise you need for a lifetime of significance and prosperity. Find out more by visiting ottawa.edu/OUKS.
You're always up for some fun with the family, so you order the essentials: a new board game, some baking supplies, and even a new projector for outdoor movie night. And with the Bank of America customized Cash Rewards credit card, you can choose to earn 3% cash back on online shopping, which could increase to up to 5.25% as a preferred rewards member. Rewards which you can put toward an extra treat that everyone will enjoy, like an old-fashioned popcorn machine. Visit bankofamerica.com/more rewarding and apply now. Copyright 2021 Bank of America Corporation.
Bethel leads Ottawa 34-27 at half. As we look at those individual stats, leading scorer for Bethel, Josie Calzanetti with 9, J.C. Freshour with 5, Alex Barrett with 5, Ayla Newman with 4, Troy Lucas with 3, Kendall McCulsey with 3, Josie Stupi with 3, and Sydney Tennant with 2. Leading scorer for OU, Kennedy Bankett with 10 off the bench, Delisa Simons with 8, Taylor Franklin with 5 to go along with 5 boards, Liz Vaughn 2 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, Amara Marlette with 2, and Brooks Spraggins has come up with a rebound and 1 assist as Ottawa 37% from the floor. They were 37% from deep as they hit 3 threes and 6 of 9 from the foul line. For Bethel, 10 of 28 for 35%, 2 of 11 from 3 and 12 of 13 from the foul line. Bruce, biggest difference right now is Ottawa's held Kendall Mikulski at bay, just 3 points, but it's been Freshour with those offensive rebounds and putbacks, and Ottawa's got to avoid giving up the 3-point plays. That's just been killer in that first half.
Yeah, great point there. You're exactly right. You know, those defensive breakdowns, late backside rotation help has led to numerous 3-point opportunities for Bethel, you know, the old-fashioned way. So Braves are going to have to clean that up here this second half, definitely in the half court. You know, in the full court, at times, you know, you're going to give up some easy buckets, but in the half court, they have got to find identity and find it here early in the third quarter.
Ottawa's starting 5 in that first half accounted for a total of 15 of Ottawa's 27, as Ottawa ended up with 12 bench points, 10 of those coming from Kennedy Bankett. Like to see Jordan Bianco maybe hit a 3, continue to pull Bethel out to the perimeter. But when they get open looks, which they had several of them, they've got to try and bury a couple.
Yeah, the open looks, they have to convert on those. Bethel has shown here in the half court that they're going to come out and defend extremely well. So the Braves are going to have to find a way to penetrate that defense and get high percentage shots.
We'll go ahead and keep it here as we have about 30 seconds until the second half. As Ottawa will send out their starting five: Franklin, Spraggins, Vaughn, Bianco, and Simons. We wait for Bethel to break the huddle. It is going to be their same five: Perez, Calzanetti, Mikulski, Freshour, and Barrett. Ottawa basketball going from left to right in the second half. And Spraggins will inbound on the far side. Bethel leading 34-27. Official will blow the whistle, and we're back underway. The inbound to Haley Franklin. Franklin in that first half, finishing with 5 points, 5 boards, and 1 assist. They're going to go quickly to Liz. Easily spins baseline, right-hand layup in.
It's a great call there by Coach Scott to come to Liz here early, who needs some confidence. They're going to need Vaughn to score to get themselves back in this game.
Ottawa goes a little confused as to whether they're in man-to-man or zone. And that pass is going to be stolen away by Spraggins. She takes that pass from Calzanetti. Left-hand layup goes for Brooke, and she's on the score sheet. And just like that, Ottawa's cut it to a 3-point deficit. Mikulski at midcourt, spins on Liz. Look inside baseline, Freshour again. Layup's good in the foul.
Those are the possessions that you were just talking about there, Casey. Braves full court pressure leading to weak side, rotations coming in late and fouling on the shot attempt in high percent situations.
Freshour misses the free throw, coming in tonight, averaging just 5 points per game. She's already got 7. Lead at 5, 36-31, 9 minutes and 9 seconds remaining third quarter. Spraggins, right side for Franklin. Ottawa works around the perimeter. Left wing for Simon. Spraggins sets a screen for her. Simons looks to attack to the high post, and then she'll bring it back out. Now a screen from Liz. Simon settles for a fadeaway jumper that just draws rim and goes out of play. Back to the full court pressure. Bianco going to stay with Barrett. They'll find Mikulski. Right side to Perez. Now they're on the break to the lane. They'll kick it back up top to Barrett. Barrett left side. Perez gets an Ottawa defender to float. And that shot is blocked. Is Franklin able to recover? Franklin in the lane through the contact. Bucket good. Oh, no, they're going to call the charge. Official waited a long time to give that signal. Franklin's going to pick up her second. Oh, they changed it. Nope. Did he call? Oh, no, they're going to call the blocking foul. He definitely pointed the other direction. I don't know if he thought we were still in the first half or not, but it is a and one opportunity for Haley Franklin, which it would be 36-33, correct?
Yes.
Free throw off the mark. So Ottawa back within 3.
Good. I think we're all good now.
Calzanetti to Perez. Out to the right wing off a double screen. Perez, left-hand dribble, gets another double screen. Hands it off to Barrett. Ottawa not switching right now defensively. Calzanetti drives on Amir Lowe. It's tipped. Ball's loose as Lowe just checked in. Players on the floor for both teams, and they're going to call a jump ball. Give possession to Bethel. And the shot clock sits at 2. We're looking for Mikulski here with they'll inbound to her, has to get a shot off, throws one up. It's long, but the offense rebound to Calzanetti. Bounce pass inside, and the shot blocked out of play by Haley Franklin.
Yes, Haley Franklin is all over the floor for the Braves defensively here this afternoon. Showing great on-ball defense, showing great help defense, and showing her ability to block some shots.
Marlette will come in for Spraggins. That three-pointer off the back rim. Vaughn gets the board. Ottawa with a chance to tie with a 3. Hasn't been tied since the score was 3-3 in the first quarter. Just moments into the game. It'll be Franklin looking right wing. She'll keep the dribble. Guarded by Calzanetti. Ottawa trying to post up for Liz. They double team. Liz skip pass. Finds Lowe. Lowe by one defender. Up top, Bianco straight away 3. Long, and the rebound to Bethel. They've got Perez all alone on the other end of the floor. They don't see her, and Barrett will walk it across midcourt. And she'll just hang on to it there with 20 seconds on the shot clock. Calzanetti off the glass, misses everything, and there again is Freshour. And she's going back to the free throw line. Backside offensive boards have just killed Ottawa.
Yeah. Backside rotations got to help the helper. Braves continue to struggle with backside defense. That possession led to an offensive rebound and a foul. Once again, Bethel is living at the free throw line here in this game.
They're 12 of 14. First free throw for Freshour is to the left of the rim and off the mark. Freshour 1 of 3 from the foul line, 7 points and 5 boards. Make it 8 points as she hits the second. A little bit of pressure put on by Bethel on the inbound. Now they'll drop off into a half-court man-to-man. Vaughn, and again, Ottawa trying to post up. Liz on the block, couldn't get it to her. They're going to lob it down to Marlette. Backside, finds Liz open. She'll attack, steps through. Right-hand layup, no, as Freshour is able to challenge, and Bethel out on the run. Perez to the right wing. She'll leave it. Three-pointer from Mikulski, no. And then Liz is going to be fouled as Freshour got on her back, and that'll be over the back on Bethel. Liz is still down under the basket. Going to hand up from her teammates, but that was had to be a little courageous there to grab that rebound.
Yeah, great position position there by Liz to hold the Bethel player off and draw the foul.
37-33 Bethel, 6 minutes and 36 seconds to go third quarter. Franklin trying to get it to Bianco, finally does. Left wing, and they're going to call a foul inside as Marlette was really working on Mikulski.
Yeah, Marlette, little undersized there, but she does a great job of getting leverage by posting up hard, and she always works down there on the block.
4 subs coming in for Bethel. Vargas, she's joined by Soupy, Tennant, and I believe that was Lucas, yes, in the far corner there. So all on the floor. Calzanetti, the only player to stay on. Inbound to Liz at the elbow. She looks to attack on Tennant. Does off the glass, yes. Soft touch from Liz, and Ottawa's cut it to 2. 37-35 Bethel. Calzanetti left side to Stupi. We'll look to crossover, hands it off to Calzanetti, guarded by Franklin. Calzanetti to the elbow, right side skip pass to Lucas. Now she'll skip it back to the left side. Stupi goes baseline, floats, comes up well short. Rebound by Liz. Braves with a chance to tie. Liz to Bianco. Bounce pass. They wanted to put the ball on the floor. Instead has to go to Franklin at the point. Haley. Got Calzanetti on skates. Now she'll drive on Lucas. Tough position. Got the offensive rebound for OU, though, for Liz. To the elbow. She'll switch sides of the floor. Three-pointer for Haley. Franklin, no. Rebound falls to the hands of Calzanetti. And then Franklin's going to commit the foul after the missed jump shot.
Yeah, good look there by Franklin, though. She needs to take those and continue to take those. Like that shot, it was in rhythm, but she picks up a cheap foul here and definitely needs to be smart in those situations that far away from the basket.
Subs for OU, Hendricks and Bankett will come in for Franklin and Bianco as they'll take a seat. Five minutes, 26 seconds remaining third quarter. Ottawa trails Bethel by 2, 37-35. They led by 7 at the half. Ball's inside, and Liz is going to be called for the foul as Vargas had the ball above her head and then was hit on the arm by Liz. It's team foul number 4 on OU. Vargas will inbound. Left side for Lucas on the wing. Right hand drill for her. Gets to the elbow, drills behind the back. Step back 3 for Lucas. Long, and the rebound is going to be let out of bounds by Hendricks. Smart play to just let it get out of there.
Right. No Bethel player was on your backside. You don't want to try to grab it and it falls out of your hands and you give it back to him.
5 minutes to go, third quarter. Ottawa trailing by 2. They have not led in this game. It was tied at 3-3, but then Bethel went on an 8-0 run, and since then they've had it at about a 7 to 8 point advantage. Bankett, her pass comes up short as Liz comes away with it, throws one up, goes off the glass, off the front rim, and drops, and we're tied at 37. Now Zanetti, Ottawa not going to come out and challenge. You're going to shoot the three. Left all alone. It's off the front rim. Marlette battles, but the offensive rebound by Tennant and the putback good.
Bethel continues to answer every time the Braves get some momentum.
4:24 remaining third quarter. Teams trading buckets as Bethel regains a 2-point lead, 39-37. Vaughn, top of the key. She goes right side for Lowe. She'll skip it over to Bankett. Bankett right side for Lowe. 8 on the shot clock for Amir. Screen set by Marlette. Step back from Lowe is going to hit back rim. Offensive rebound by Bankett. Putback's good and the foul. Kennedy Bankett with 12. She lays on her back and then gets some help from her teammates. And a chance for OU to take their first lead of the game.
Yes, great offensive rebound there by Bankett. And she just continues with the hot play.
And Bethel's going to take a full timeout as Ottawa's drawn even at 39. It's a full timeout. You're listening to Ottawa University women's basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Have a say in this year's Pro Bowl vote presented by Panini Trading Cards. Cast your vote to make sure your favorite players earn their spot. Vote now and be entered for a chance to win a trip for 2 to Las Vegas for the 2022 Pro Bowl presented by Verizon. Text PB VOTE to 635-635 for more info on how to vote. No purchase necessary. Ends 12/16/21. Must be a legal resident of the 50 U.S. or D.C. and at least 18 years of age. For rules and details, visit NFL.com/Pro Bowl/rules.
Quality Structures is helping you build the rural American dream today. No more some days. Whether you're wanting a garage for your toys, a riding arena for your horses, or storage for your equipment, Quality Structures is there. Visit Quality Structures in Richmond or online at qualitystructures.com.
Braves on a 12-5 run to start the third quarter. And Bruce, Ottawa's been able to get to that right block, and Liz has had some success. And then that time, Ottawa comes away with a big offensive rebound and a putback from Kennedy Bankett, who's got 12.
Yeah, just some effort plays. We talked about that there at halftime. The Braves are getting great looks at the rim, getting extra possessions because we're causing turnovers. They just need to convert, and they've done that here in this third quarter, and they're playing well.
Bankett, 5 of 7 from the foul line. She's 3 of 3 from the field, including a three-pointer. And she does give Ottawa their first lead at 40-39. 3:56 to go. And that pass intended for Lucas goes over her head and touches the baseline, and a turnover on the Threshers as that's their 10th of the game.
Yes, Braves need to get a good look here on this possession to keep the momentum going their way.
Hendricks up top to Vaughn. Left wing for Bankett. Vaughn sets a screen for Kennedy. Ottawa going to go work right side out to Hendricks. Right wing for Lowe. Marlette sets the screen for Amir. It's just really slow right now for OU developing. They're going to go down low to Marlette. What a move, bucket, and the foul. And a nice job by Marlette. Looked like she set that screen on the baseline instead of just kind of staying there. Flash to the front post.
Yes, that was textbook basketball there by Marlette. Did a great job on the on-ball screen, rolled, didn't get anything out of it. She cut across the defender's face and sealed extremely well. And nice drop step and great finish.
Marlette finishes the three-point play. Back-to-back three-point plays for OU gives them their largest lead of the game as they go up by 4, 43-39. 3:20 to go in the half. Dangerous pass does make it to Lucas. She'll pick it up on the wing, then almost throws it over the head of McCalskey. Good bounce pass to Vargas. Wide open, 3 good. Ottawa took a gamble there, Bruce, and Bethel made them pay.
Well, to give credit to Bethel there on that May 3, not a big-time scorer for them, and they converted.
Vargas on the year, a 22% three-point shooter. Vaughn, top of the key. Looking to attack, goes by Barrett, gets to the bucket, layup good, and could have been another and one. as Tennant tried to cut in front of her at the last minute, did a good job to avoid contact. Ottawa going to trap Mikulski, goes over the head of the intended Bethel player. It's caught by Marlette, and a turnover back to OU, up 45-42, 2:30 to go third quarter. Hendricks bounce pass to the elbow to Vaughn. She'll spin, looks to attack on Barrett. Great move in the lane. Liz is on fire. And another timeout called by Bethel as the Braves lead 47-42 with 2:20 remaining in the third. And it'll be a 30-second timeout, Bruce. And what has changed in your mind right now for OU in this second half?
Yeah, just the energy and the execution offensively. I think they're doing a better job of trusting each other and trusting the offense. And they're moving hard. They're attacking hard. They're just doing the little things. And when you do those things, that's when the big things do happen. And the Braves have taken a 5-point lead here. They got to continue to stay strong. Bethel's not going to go away. The basketball is a game of runs, and the Braves are on one.
47-42 OU, 2 minutes and 20 seconds to go third quarter. Braves in the midst of an 18-8 run as they will bring back out Lowe, Vaughn, Hendricks, Marlette, and Bankett. For Bethel, they'll bring in Ayla Newman. She's joined by Vargas, Lucas, Mikulski, and Perez. Bethel possession out of the timeout. Perez just in front of the timeline. Has a screen to her right. She'll use it. Hendricks battles through it. Dribbles and hands it off to Lucas. Works back to the middle of the floor. Crossover dribble. Lucas in the lane on Vaughn. Gets to the block. High off the glass. It's no good. Rebound by Marlette. And she quickly outlets to Vargas. Great look to the left side. Layup comes up short. Offensive rebound put back off the mark as well. And the rebound picked up by Bethel and a foul committed by OU. What a pass from Janiyah Hendricks. Put it on a tape. Unfortunately for Bankett, I think she might have been a little surprised that pass was made and caught herself a little too far into the bucket. And that sends Bethel to the free throw line. Ottawa could have gone up by 7.
Yeah, great play, great possession. You can't be mad as a coach on that. In that situation, great push there. Bankett just needs to convert. Great offensive rebound, 2 by Lowe, and probably just rush that put back. Braves commit a foul here.
Zeta Perez, free throw up and off the front rim, no good. Bethel 13 of 17. They're going 12 of 13 in the first half. Second on the way for Perez. Long, and the rebound to Janiyah Hendricks. Played some big minutes tonight. Did not play on Thursday, but has been entrusted by head coach Tarnisha Scott to run the offense. Done a nice job in this third quarter. Low left wing. Going to go to Vaughn, and it'll be a reach-in foul. Vaughn's going to earn a trip to the free throw line, as that's team foul number 5 on Bethel. And that is the third or fourth defender they've tried to put on her. And
yes, the Braves are doing much better, being patient, looking in there for their offensive post-up players.
And Ottawa going to go a little smaller here. They're going to pull, will be Lowe checks out. And back in the game will be Franklin, as I assume they'll move Franklin to the 2 here.
Yep.
As Hendricks stays on the floor. First free throw is good as the lead for Ottawa goes to 6. Liz with 12. Second is up. It's going to drop as she gets the shooter's bounce. Wasn't sure if it was going to get to the front rim as Bankett collides with Newman at the end of that play. 7-point advantage for OU, largest lead of the game. Minute 29 to go third quarter. Calzanetti's pass creates a 2-on-1 for Bethel. They'll swing it right side. Lucas back up top. Perez. Left wing. Calzanetti in the corner. Mikulski 4-3. Good. And that had 4 passes around the perimeter to get Mikulski free for the triple.
Yep. It's one player that you do not want to leave free. Again, give credit to Bethel for the great ball movement to find her.
Mikulski was 6. Bounce pass to Vaughn at the point. They're going to deny, and then they'll give a backdoor pass to Franklin as she ran right into the body of Lucas. They'll call the charge.
She might be in the circle there where ball started outside the defensive box, so the player must be outside the circle.
Minute remaining in the third, 49-45 OU for Franklin. That's her 3rd personal. They're going to keep her in the game. Calzanetti at midcourt. That pass to Newman in the short corner, looks to attack in the lane, and nobody there for OU, but she misses the wide open layup and the rebound by Marlette. Right corner pass to Kennedy Bank, and she wants a 20-footer. It's long. The rebound picked up by Bethel. They had 35 seconds. Mikulski looks to attack in the lane, kicks it in the corner. That finds Lucas. Lucas's jumper from the elbow, good. And Bethel's cut it to 2. 49-47, OU shot clock is off with 20 seconds remaining in the third. Hendricks, right wing. Finds Vaughn to the left of her, and now left wing out to Franklin. Haley with 10 seconds, lob inside to Liz. Liz through the contact and a whistle, and it's going to just be out of bounds off of Bethel. Braves will inbound with 6.7 remaining in the quarter. Franklin to inbound. She'll go to Vaughn at the free throw line, had Newman on her back. Liz step back jumper to in the corner, yes! And that's going to do it for the third as Ottawa will take a 4-point lead into the fourth quarter. Up 51-47, you're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
The Advent Health Specialty Care Pediatric Team is making it easy to protect your family from COVID-19. Appointments are available every Wednesday from 1 to 4:30 in the afternoon for ages 5 and up. Call 785-229-8891 to schedule a vaccination appointment.
This is Walt Dangle of Dangle & Son Mortuary. While making funeral arrangements, we hear some of the most delightful stories. We hope you record those stories to pass down to future generations. Dangle & Son sets the standard in funeral service.
I'm Micah Fink, a veteran, a former Navy SEAL, and I'm with Boot Barn to talk about the power of being present. The importance of being present is really a gift. It's a gift where we free ourselves of worry and anxiety and projections by being right here, right in the center of this moment of your life and not projecting forward. Time is right here, right now, and the opportunities that you're searching for, you already have. Boot Barn, share the West.
Braves dominate the third quarter as they outscore Bethel 24-13, Bruce, and Liz Vaughn a huge part of that as she scores 14 of her 16.
Yeah, the Braves' success definitely leans on Liz Vaughn's shoulder. She has struggled here the last couple ball games converting from the field, but this third quarter she has found her rhythm, and she has the Braves going right back in the right direction.
5 that left the floor for OU back out there. That's Vaughn, Franklin, Bankett, Marlette, and Hendricks. Start of the fourth quarter, Ottawa possession. Bankett right wing, screen from Vaughn. She'll look to roll to the block. They'll go to Hendricks at the point. Janaya. Screen from Marlette, has 15 on the shot clock. Hendricks backs in. They're going to double team her. Backdoor pass to Franklin, up and under reverse. Comes up short, and the rebound to Bethel. Perez the other way. Her pass stolen away by Hendricks. It's a 3-on-2 for OU. Haley back to Hendricks. She'll slow it up on the wing. Marlette hands it back off to Hendricks at the volleyball line. 9:24 remaining in the game. Ottawa up 51-47 as they try and end their 3-game losing streak. Marlette left wing out to Franklin. Pick and roll with Marlette. Back up top to Vaughn. Liz looking backdoor cut. Picks up her dribble. Stepping back is Bankett for a 3. Draws rim just slightly. Ball's on the floor, and we're going to get a jump ball as Hendricks down in there with the trees. Able to draw the jump ball. It'll be Bethel possession, but that's big there this early in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, and just great effort there by Hendricks. She didn't have to go do that, but was able to get a jump ball situation.
1 minute into the fourth quarter, Bethel trailing Ottawa 51-47. Perez left wing. Mikulski on the skip pass to the right wing. She's falling out of bounds. Ball's loose. Turnover. Picked up by Hendricks. A 3-on-3 the other way. Janai to the right elbow. Looked to cross over. Drives in the lane. Lost the handle. It's taken away. Ball's loose. Vaughn gets the steal, and they're going to call a foul on, I believe that goes on Bethel. So it'll go on Perez. For Zeta Perez, her 4th personal. First team foul on Bethel in the fourth quarter. Marlette will come out. Spraggins will come back in.
Huge loss there for Bethel with Perez with her 4th foul.
Brazel inbound to Franklin. Minute and a half into the fourth. Ottawa 41, Bethel 37. As Hendricks gets tied up with Mikulski, and Hendricks is called for the offensive foul.
Yeah. Hendricks got roped into one there and just needs to be patient, trying to get off that screen.
Barrett at the point. Franklin will guard her. Again, they're going to go pass in the corner to Mikulski. Step back three on the way, long, and the rebound to Vaughn. It's a tough contested three there.
Yeah, great defense there by the Braves.
Vaughn right wing to Hendricks, and Braves will slow it up. Leading by 4. Neither team has scored in this fourth quarter. 2 minutes in. Hendricks will come and get it. And she shoots the three, and it's taken away by Barrett. Barrett the other way. Right-hand layup, no good. Rebound by Bankett. Ottawa has 3 players all alone the other way. They'll find Vaughn. Right-hand layup, good. 6-point advantage for OU, 7:35 to go, and Liz Vaughn has 18, 16 in the second half. Barrett right wing. Bounce pass inside. Going to find Newman. She'll shoot the jumper from 7 feet. It's short. Rebound to Vaughn for OU. Liz back to Franklin between the circles, and the Ottawa will take one of their 3 timeouts that are remaining. With 7:14 to go, it's a full timeout. Ottawa leading 53-47. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Great Life Golf and Fitness is a proud supporter of OU Braves basketball, and they support you in your goal to live and play better. The Great Life state-of-the-art fitness facility in downtown Ottawa is accessible 24 hours a day. Find out more by visiting greatlifegolf.com. Proud to be your golf and fitness community partner, Great Life Golf and Fitness.
If you unfortunately hit a deer, pull over to the shoulder, turn on your emergency flashers, and watch for traffic before exiting your vehicle. Dial star 47 for the Highway Patrol, then call CarStar Ottawa at 242-8916. CarStar, relax, we'll take it from here.
If you're seeking a more active role in managing your diabetes or other foot-related issues, Kramer Pharmacy is here to help. This is pharmacist Laura Hibberts inviting you to put your best foot forward with Dr. Comfort Shoes at Kramer Pharmacy, 134 South Main. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. or 9 to 2 on Saturday.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
7:14 remaining inside Wilson Fieldhouse. Ottawa leading Bethel 53-47. And Bruce, at the half, Bethel leading Ottawa 16-10 on points in the paint. Braves have outscored Bethel 20-4 points in the paint in the second half.
Yeah, we talked about that there at halftime, that Braves needed to attempt some high percentage shots. They're doing that with some fast break points, getting some layups. Vaughn taking control of the paint on the inside.
Braves with possession out of the timeout. They have 2 remaining. They're going to quickly go down low, but that ball's tipped. Franklin has to save it from going out of play, where she finds Vaughn. Simon's back into the game for OU as Hendricks comes out. Spraggins with the screen looks inside, telegraphs the pass. Somehow coming up with it is OU, but then it's deflected off the leg of Calzanetti. And it'll be OU possession with 1 on the shot clock. Ottawa got the inbound just in front of the Bethel bench. This is going to be a tall task here to get this one in and get a shot. Pass right side. Simons throws one up to beat the shot clock. And they're going to say the shot clock ran out. The clock is currently running. There we go. So 6:43 remaining. Ottawa up 53-47, and now the clock is stopped completely. There we go. Ball is loose, but they're going to blow a whistle and call a foul on OU as Spraggins got her hand in there. And for Brooke Spraggins, she'll pick up her, it's like her first. Yep. At this point, almost assuming with how many fouls we've had, everyone's sitting on 2 or 3. Barrett, right side Newman. Jump stop, goes down low to Calzanetti. Under the bucket, she'll step through, pass in the corner to Barrett, goes baseline. Shot at the rim is blocked by Franklin. Then she gets the loose ball, finds Spraggins in transition. Left short corner, hands it off to Simons. Simons back up top to Liz. Liz looks to attack, gets lane step through. Right-hand runner just too strong. Ball's loose. Bacon gets the offensive board. Leaves it with Spraggins for three on the wing. Yes! Ottawa leads by 9. Their largest of the game with 5:55 to go. And the freshman comes up with a big three as she had missed 2 tonight. But steps up with confidence and buries one to give Ottawa a 9-point lead. Ball's loose. Vaughn takes it away. Ottawa can go the other way with it, as Vaughn will just hold on to it, then find Franklin at midcourt. Haley, hesitation, crossover dribble, gets in the lane and kicks it back out to Vaughn. Right side for Simons. Spraggins left all alone, cuts to the basket, right-hand layup, good. Moving without the basketball. We talked about Ottawa struggling with that in the first half, much better in the second. And that's going to be a charge as Mikulski runs into Vaughn. And the senior comes up with a big defensive play.
Yes, great momentum swing here by the Braves, offensively and defensively.
And a timeout called by Bethel as Ottawa leads 58-47. 5 minutes and 19 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Supporting local teams helps bring local communities together, and that benefits everyone. That's why we're proud to sponsor this sports broadcast on KOFO. This is Eric Price, funeral director and owner of Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Homes, providing compassionate care when you need it most. Visit lamb-roberts.com.
You can just about hear that cold Kansas winter wind blowing, and you're going to want to make sure your heater is working this winter. The best way to do that is call the pros at Adamson Brothers at 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
Great Life Golf and Fitness is a proud supporter of OU Braves basketball, and they support you in your goal to live and play better. The Great Life state-of-the-art fitness facility in downtown Ottawa is accessible 24 hours a day. Find out more by visiting greatlifegolf.com. Proud to be your golf and fitness community partner, Great Life Golf and Fitness.
Leads 58-47, Bruce, with 5:19 remaining. Starting this fourth quarter on a 7-0 run. You track that back to our score at the end of the third. Ottawa has now outscored Bethel 31-13 in the second half.
Yeah, Spraggins just knocked down a big three there. All the three-point mades here for the Braves, they've been able to get their feet set. They've been wide open, okay, and they have converted. So great job by the Braves of knocking down those wide open three-point looks.
Clock running, 5 minutes and 15 seconds remaining. Braves will bring Hendricks back into the game as Franklin will take a seat. Vaughn pump fakes, finds Bankett on the right wing as Ottawa trying to post up. They'll come back to Spraggins. Left corner for Hendricks. Pick and roll with Spraggins. 5 on the shot clock for OU. Vaughn attacks, kicks in the corner. Bankett wants a three. Yes, sir! Kennedy Bankett with a career-high 16 comes up with the biggest shot of the evening as Ottawa goes up 14. 4:37 to go. Bear up. Inside. They'll kick it out corner for three for Vargas. No, that slams off the backboard. Ball goes out of play, last off of OU. And the game for Ottawa. Lowe will come in for Simons. 12 on the shot clock for Bethel. 4:27 to go, fourth quarter. Inbound to Vargas, left wing. Coming up to get it is Barrett. Ottawa really has to shadow Mikulski. Another steal for Brooke Spraggins. She goes the other way. Left-hand layup for Brooke. No, too strong offensive rebound. Amir Lowe with the putback. She's fouled as the bucket's no good. But free throws upcoming, and that's the third time we've seen Spraggins get out on the run and read one of those passes to the wing.
Yeah, just showing her athleticism and her ability to anticipate the passing lanes, and great steal there, and just couldn't come up with the finish.
Lowe's free throw good to give Ottawa a 15-point lead. First point of the evening for Amir Lowe. Ottawa is 11 of 15 from the foul line. Get 12 of 16. 4:14 remaining, and Ottawa leading by 16 points. 63-47. Mikulski on the right wing, hands it off to Vargas. Left side of the floor to Barrett. Back to Mikulski. Great read by Janiyah Hendricks. She goes out on transition. Right-hand layup, good, and the foul. What a finger roll by Janiyah Hendricks to take the contact. No fear for Hendricks, the 5'2 freshman, going up against Alex Barrett, the 5'10 senior.
Yes, crafty move there by Hendricks to get underneath the armpit of Barrett and finish the and one.
Hendricks, I mentioned, played some big minutes today. Free throw, no good. Rebound by Perez. 3:54 to go. Ottawa up 65-47. They'll bounce pass in the corner. Calls Zanetti for three to end the drought. No. Vaughn gets the board. Vaughn hangs on to it. Spraggins back to low. And Ottawa going to hold it for a little bit. 20 on the shot clock. 3:38 to play. Vaughn dribbles baseline through the contact. Bucket's good, but they're going to call her for a charge. She put the shoulder into the chest of Perez. For Liz, she'll pick up her third. Also the third team foul.
Yeah, tough call there by Liz, but, I mean, it was the right call.
Lucas into the game, right side for Mikulski. 3:30 to go. 65-47 OU. Mikulski drives baseline on Bankett. She'll skip it in the corner. Lucas thought about the three, instead she'll put it on the deck. Great pass inside, layup's good as that ends the drought. That Fresh Hour gets the lay-in. And a timeout quickly called by Bethel with 3:19 to go. It'll be a 30-second timeout. You're listening to Ottawa University women's basketball on 1220, 103.7 FM KOFO.
132 conference championships, 146 NAIA scholar teams, 43 NAIA national tournament appearances, and 237 All-Americans. Ottawa University has a long and rich tradition of Braves athletes that continue to compete at the highest level of competition, utilizing state-of-the-art facilities, accomplished coaches, and a spirit that only comes from wearing the black and gold. Push yourself to limits you never imagined as a student athlete at Ottawa University. Visit ottawa.edu/OUKS.
Bruce, when you hold the team scoreless for the first 6 minutes and 41 seconds of the fourth quarter, good things are going to happen. And that's what's happened here with OU, as Bethel got their first bucket with the layup there from Fresh Hour as Braves lead 65-49.
Yeah, my goal as a coach was always to keep a team scoreless for 5 minutes, and that's going to give you a great opportunity to win that basketball game.
Clock running, 3:15 to go. Bethel going to show full court pressure. Braves do break it as they get into the front court, and then they turn it over and trying to track back this Hendricks. That ball out of play as it went off the arm of Hendricks. And then she ended up crashing into the Bethel bench. Comes up hobbling a little bit. Franklin will come in for Ottawa with 3:05 to play. And Hendricks will check out.
Yeah. Braves just need to settle here this last 3 minutes. Be strong defensively. Offensively, take care of the basketball and execute.
Inbound for the Threshers. They'll go to Mikulski left wing. Looking to go pick and roll. Ottawa switches. They'll have Bankett on her. Fresh Hour wants a three. In and out. And the rebound to Amir Lowe. That one looks really good. Lowe goes the other way. Ottawa has numbers. They'll kick it in the corner to Bankett. Ottawa will slow it up with 2:50 to play. Up 65-49. Franklin got a nice bump there from Perez. And then a whistle and a foul called on Perez. And she fouls out of the game.
Yeah, Perez showing some toughness there in the half court, trying to defend, try to get extra possessions for her team. She has to be smart because they really need her down the stretch.
Returning for Bethel is Stoopy as Perez finishes the night scoreless. Had 2 rebounds. First free throw for Franklin, well short. Second one upcoming, good. 66-49. Ottawa's led by as many as 18 in the fourth quarter. Currently lead by 17. Franklin up to 8 points. Mikulski right side 2, calls Zanetti, free throw line, spins on Spraggins, gets in the lane, turnaround. That's a tough shot, and then they're going to call a foul on Spraggins. As Zanetti was fading away. For Spraggins, she's going to pick up her third personal.
That tough guard there for Spraggins. Here down the stretch, Braves really need to contest without fouling.
Free throw good for Zanetti.
Do not want to send the Threshers to the free throw line here to score points while the clock is stopped.
Calzanetti up to double figures where she has 10. Make it 11. His second one's good as well. 66-51 OU, 2:31 to play. Rachel inbound to Franklin. And then find Lowe. Back to Franklin as they'll cross the timeline. Franklin with a little hesitation on the left side of the floor. Brings it back to Vaughn. Middle of the floor, right wing for Bankett. Kennedy. Ottawa works from left to right. They'll go in the corner to Lowe. She wants a triple, in and out. And the rebound to Bethel. Mikulski the other way. Right wing Lucas. Jab step. Gonna work baseline on Spraggins. They'll come back to the middle of the floor to Freshour. Freshour attacks. Kicks it in the corner to Calzanetti. Step back three for Calzanetti. No. Rebound by Franklin. And she'll go out in transition. Ottawa has a 3-on-1 with Kennedy Bankett. Right side of Mir Lowe. Steps through. Kicks it in the corner. Spraggins gonna hold it up. Smart move there to run a little bit more clock with 1:40 to go. And Ottawa's gonna take a timeout. And that will be, they have 2 remaining, so they'll have 1 more left as they're up 66-51. 30-second timeout. We'll go ahead and keep it here, Bruce. But yet again, Ottawa just continued to contest Bethel in the second half and smothering defense. And then when they've got an opportunity to get a stop or a turnover, they've just been able to get out in transition.
Yeah, I mean, they started the half, off with their full court pressure, got some deflections, got some steals, turned those into easy buckets. Much better job here in the, not only in the third quarter, but here in the fourth quarter in their half-court defense. Like I talked about in pregame, is where this team needs to get better. And locking the team down here, holding them to 50 thus far here in the game, and most likely will keep them under 60. Will be a great opportunity for the Braves to grow here defensively after this game.
Well, huge confidence boost. This team averaging 73.5 points per game, given up to opponents on the year. That's last in the conference. They're going to trap out of the timeout. Ottawa breaks it. They'll kick it out to Simons. 15 on the shot clock, 1:34 to go. Back to Franklin as she just stands between the circles. Crossover to her for Haley. She'll attack, step through, jump stop off the glass. That's such a tough shot. Gets it to go. And Ottawa goes up 17. 1:18 remaining. Freshour from straight away, attacks, kicks it in the corner to Mikulski. Step back three is blocked by Franklin. She's out in transition. All alone, right-hand layup good. 70-51 OU. Largest lead of the game. Mikulski again, her shot's blocked out of play. Haley Franklin. As a team, Ottawa's got 6 blocks on the night. Franklin might have all of them.
I think you're right. I don't know how she was defensively in the stat book, but she's trying to get that defensive player of the week.
They'll bring it out to Lucas. Thought about the NBA range 3. Instead, she'll attack on Simons off the glass. No. Rebound by Vaughn. 52 seconds remaining. Bounce pass inside to Bankett. Her left-hand layup. No. Freshour gets the board. 45 seconds to play. Calzanetti to the free throw line. Drives on Liz. Right-hand layup is not going to go. Vaughn gets the rebound. And Ottawa just going to hold it. And what a second half from OU, Bruce, as they have held Bethel to 17 points.
Yes, they've definitely locked down here in this fourth quarter, only giving up 4.
Franklin right wing, 19 seconds to play, 8 on the shot clock. Vaughn steps into a double team, skip pass, finds Bankett. She'll drive in, finds Simons, open 17-footer. Just exactly how you draw that up. Shot taken with 1 second on the shot clock, and Simons gets a big mid-range jumper with 6 seconds to play. As Lucas finds Freshour, her 3 on the wing, no, and the rebound out to OU. And that'll do it. Your final score, Ottawa 72, Bethel 51, as Ottawa picks up win number 4 on the year and win number 2 in KCAC play. We'll take a break. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on 1220, 103.7 FM KOFO.
'Twas the season of cheer and joy filled the town, except for Scrooge with his perma-frown. The gift of a Peloton bike touched his soul without doubt.
Work, 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 Peloton!
When your workout's a joy, it's a joy to work out.
You can do it!
The original Peloton bike is our best price ever, $39 a month. All access membership separate. Terms apply. See website for details.
DoorDash celebrates National Cookie Day. Our research shows hard cookie-like wafers have existed for as long as baking. Created because they traveled well, cookies weren't sweet until 7th century AD Persia, when sugar became common. Cookies arrived in America in the 17th century and continue to be loved by all. Celebrate National Cookie Day today and order your favorite cookies from DoorDash. Ordering from DoorDash more than twice a month? Then it's time to sign up for the DoorDash Dash Pass, the easiest way to save money on what you're already ordering. With a Dash Pass membership, you can enjoy unlimited $0 delivery fees from thousands of restaurants, grocery, and convenience stores. You can even order flowers and pet supplies from DoorDash while enjoying that $0 delivery fee. With just 2 orders on average, Dash Pass pays for itself. Sign up for the DoorDash Dash Pass and try it for free for 30 days. When you've got 0 delivery fees, you're free to get more. DoorDash. Get more from your neighborhood.
Welcome back. Ottawa wins it by a final of 72-51 over Bethel. They outscored the Threshers 45-17 in the second half, including 21-4 in the fourth quarter. Big part of that tonight, Kennedy Bankett, 16 points, 4 rebounds, also added a couple assists as well. And Kennedy, first off, congratulations on the win. Looking out tonight, you went into the half, you were down by 7. What changed for your team in the second half?
We just picked up the defensive energy, and it all starts on defense and that turns into offense. So we all work together as a team.
Tonight, 16 points for you offensively. You did it in all 3 phases. 4 of 8 from the field, 2 of 4 from 3, 6 of 8 from the free throw line. As the season has gone on, you've really been able to continue to add to your offensive game. You feel like you're starting to really find your stride.
Yes.
What do you think you're doing really well right now?
I'm looking for my teammates that are open, just playing with energy, being confident, and just working as a team.
Kendi, thanks so much for joining us. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And we're going to bring on head coach Tarnisha Scott real quick as we'll hand off the headset and get that over to Coach Scott as as we'll let Kendi pass that one off. As Coach looks at those final stats, wipes off the sweat first. But a final score of 72-51 in favor of OU. Coach, this team in the second half was down 7 at the break, but felt like they were right there in the second half. It all just came together.
Yeah, I mean, the story of the year, Casey, we just got to keep battling. You know, we can't quit. We can't give up. We got to keep fighting for each and every game. Every moment of adversity, we got to keep fighting. And I thought we did a great job coming out at halftime and just fighting and playing hard.
Liz goes for 18 and 14 tonight. Scored 16 of those 18 in the second half. Was there anything that you said to her at half, or was it just something where, you know, she just kind of turned it on, or what was it for her this evening?
You know, they said, let's go be Liz, you know? I mean, she gets the looks that she wants every game, you know? Hey, go be a big dog. I mean, I just told her. I mean, you're dominant. Go be dominant, you know?
What a way to wrap up these 5 games in 10 days. You played 3 teams that were at the top of the KCAC standings. Got a big win today over Bethel at home. Now we'll go to Wichita on Wednesday, so you actually have, you know, the normal break of what will be the rest of the year. What are kind of your thoughts through that 5-game stretch, and what are you kind of looking towards for Wichita, going to Wichita Wednesday?
I mean, we've been tested, you know, we've been battle tested, and I'm hoping to see a lot of that show up and use that to an advantage through the rest of the season. You know, we played a lot of tough games early, and I think that with a young group, I think that we battled through those games, and we've been right there in most of those games. So now I'm looking for that to show up for the remainder of the season.
Coach, congratulations. Thank you for joining us this evening. We're going to take another break. We come back, we'll wrap it up and bring on Bruce Tate. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Today's job market is full of demand for skilled trade workers. Electricians, welders, mechanics, these and other trades are the backbone of every community. They're also a huge part in making sure the Army National Guard is always fulfilling its mission of service to our country and communities. Soldiers train to keep the power flowing, engines running, and supplies moving. The skilled trades these soldiers perform are the same ones needed in today's civilian workforce. Army National Guard soldiers are on the fast track to learning skills that can set them up for success at home with companies looking to hire the best. With options from plumber to helicopter mechanic and everything in between, soldiers are able to select the trades that best fit their lives. Their resumes are being built through their paid training and part-time service. Find out how you too can learn a trade profession and serve your community and country by visiting NationalGuard.com. Sponsored by the Kansas Army National Guard, aired by the Kansas Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Final score, Ottawa wins 72-51 over Bethel in game one of our doubleheader, as Ottawa improves to 4-7 on the season, 2-5 in KCAC plays. We bring back on our coach, Bruce Tate. Coach, what a tale of two halves. I mean, a game that Ottawa trailed by 7 at the break, then they outscore Bethel 45-17 in the second half.
Yeah, impressive third quarter there by the Braves defensively and offensively, especially Liz Vaughn. Just coming out with the intensity and the senior leadership that she needed to provide in this game. Jaleesa Simons got the Braves started off extremely well offensively with that big three, but just kind of, flattened out there. But Liz responded there in the third quarter, got the Braves going. And then, fourth quarter defensively, very, very impressive. Holding that team to 4 to finish out the game. That's the kind of defense that you want to play to keep yourself, a game separated from another team there at the bottom. This was a huge game for the Braves to get that game separation there with Bethel.
Leading score tonight for Bethel, Josie Calzanetti with 11, J.C. Freshore with 10, Kendall Mikulski just 6 tonight, Troy Lucas with 5, Alex Barrett with 5, Ayla Newman with 4, Sydney Tennant with 4, Melinda Vargas with 3, and Josie Stupi with 3 for the Threshers. For Ottawa, Liz Vaughn, 18 points, 14 rebounds, and 4 assists. Kennedy Bankett, a career-high 16 points on 4 of 8 shooting, 4 rebounds and 3 assists for her. Haley Franklin, 12 points, 8 rebounds, and 6 blocks, Bruce. For me, it's continued maturation for her at the point guard spot, or in some cases we saw her play the 2 tonight. Still working on the shooting side, but her defensive strengths are really starting to come through.
Yeah, she brings a lot of great things to the table here for this Braves team. As a freshman, plays with great pace, plays with great poise. The outside shot will come. It's not a 1-year plan, it's a 4-year plan when you play freshman. And, you just want her to get out there and play comfortable and play hard every single night. If she continues to bring that defensive effort, she's going to bring that leadership she needs to from that guard position.
With that final jumper to finish the game for Ottawa, Lisa Simons into double figures with 10. Brooks Spraggins had 7. Amaya Marlette with 5, Janiyah Hendricks with 2. Amir Lowe with 2. The Braves finished 46% from the floor, 5 of 16 from 3, and 13 of 19 from the foul line. Big thing tonight for OU, turn it over just 15 times they came into the night, averaging 17 turnovers. They created 19, resulting in 22 points off turnovers, holding Bethel to just 11 points off of those 15.
Yeah, and, they made shots, in the second half, too, as well, with those extra possessions. And I thought that was huge, from going from 38% in the first half to 53 in the second half. And they really didn't change too much, nothing really special, but outside of executing and believing in each other and moving the basketball and moving without the basketball. So great job by the Braves just to stay the course, and they pulled out a big win here at home.
Ottawa back in action Wednesday night. They'll play at 6 p.m. in the Garvey Center in Wichita as they will take on the Friends University Falcons. Another game against a team that's currently towards the bottom of the KCAC on the women's side, as they currently sit, or my apologies, Friends sitting at 4-1. My bad. They're 6-2 overall, but 4-1, and another team that we know is going to be coached by Dean Jatterson and is going to be well prepared. But right now, Ottawa really riding some momentum going down to Wichita.
Yeah, good momentum for the Braves to go down to their place. I mean, Friends are just finding ways to win right now. So, when I check out their scores, sometimes they're behind, and then at that third and fourth quarter, they're closing out ball games. And Coach Dean is a veteran in this conference, not on the women's side yet, but he knows how to win some ball games.
We'll go ahead and wrap up our women's coverage when we come back. It's pregame for a men's matchup between number 25 Bethel and your Ottawa University Braves. You're listening to Ottawa University women's basketball on 1220, 103.7 FM, KOFO.
We hope you enjoyed this broadcast of Ottawa University Braves women's basketball on KOFO. Brought to you by Sutton's Jewelry, Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Home, Quality Structures Incorporated, Advent Health Ottawa, and by Our Best Bank, Ottawa University, Dingle & Son Mortuary, the Ottawa Recreation Commission, Kramer Pharmacy, also by Kansas State Bank,